Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today again I bring to us a wonderful opportunity of a fully funded scholarship. This particular university awards various types of scholarship, most of which are fully funded. This scholarship will cover for your tuition fee. You don't get to pay tuition fee. You are given monthly stipend throughout the period of your education. Your health insurance is also covered and accommodation is covered. Another reason why you should consider applying to this university is the fact that you don't get to pay application fee, so you should take advantage of that. Also, if you don't have English proficiency certificate, that's not also a problem, provided you can demonstrate by a letter from the school you graduated from that the medium of instruction was English language. So this is also good enough and this is acceptable. And lastly, for those of us that do not have a passport yet, you still don't need to worry. So if you don't have a passport, you can still apply to this particular university and your application will still be considered. However, when you secure the admission as quick as possible, you will have to get your passport and prepare to travel down to this country for your education. So we'll be looking at the criteria and I'll be taking us through the process of applying to these scholarship. Of course, but I'll be focusing on just one. So, applying for all of them is quite simple. Which is also another advantage. You can select all the scholarships and the school will, from their discretion, how you perform depending on how strong your application is, and I think there's going to be an assessment and interview. Depending on your performance on the interview will determine which of the scholarship you should be awarded. So you can apply for just one and you can apply for all the scholarships as well. So there is nothing to lose, guys, in this application. So I want to encourage us to take advantage. Before that, I want to say thank you to all my returning subscribers, my new subscribers. Thank you for engaging with my videos. And to those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time, my name is Felix. On this channel, I talk about opportunities abroad. I talk about relocating abroad via education route, occasionally via work route. I talk about fully funded scholarship, partial scholarships, no tuition universities. I equally talk about budget-friendly countries. So if these stuffs are what you're in search of, I want to assure you you're on the right channel. Join the family by hitting on the subscribe button. It's simple and it's free. Thank you as you do so. Okay, guys, the university we'll be looking at today is the University of Science and Technology of China, International College of University of Science and Technology, China. So, quickly, we'll just go through the application guide. I expect you to read all this yourself. So I will just point out the main things that we should take note of. Of course, you must not be a Chinese citizen, and you must be mentally and physically healthy. Then applicant for master's program must have bachelor's degree equivalent to bachelor's degree in China. Then applicants for doctoral must have a master's degree. So why undergraduate is not here is because the undergraduate programs are taught in Chinese. However, if you have knowledge of Chinese and certification of Chinese language, you can apply to the undergraduate programs. So I won't be talking about the undergraduate programs. Okay, so those who plan to obtain their degree should submit a pre-graduation certificate before July 2025. Then applicants for the masters should be under 40. Then applicants for PhD should be under the age of 45 by September 1st, 2025. Then some scholarship programs have age limits. Don't forget, I told you there are lots of scholarships you can apply to. The particular scholarship I'll be focusing on is the Chinese government scholarship. So for that one, the age limit is this: for PhD 45 and 40 for masters. However, other scholarship have their own age limit. I think 35 for masters and 40 for PhD. So we'll look at it shortly. Then of course, this is just about the proficiency. I've already stated that during the introduction of this video, so I'm not going to lay emphasis on that anymore. Then the application period, the portal opened on the 20th of October and will be closing on the 15th of February 2024. So these are the lineup. You have an online assessment which is to take place February or March. Then admission will be determined by June or July next year, 2025. So to apply, you need to visit the application system. So I'll click this, open in a new tab. These are the documents that are required: photocopy of your passport, that is, or ordinary passport with validity of at least 1 year. You have to a study or research proposal, not less than 800 words. Then your CV, 2 letters of recommendation from full professors or associate professor with phone and email address. Please, this is very crucial in application. Always learn to use that's why please, during your programs, always create good relationship with your lecturers, so you can always reach out to them. Then foreign physical examination form, this is below this page. So once you just go to the annex, you will see this form. It is there. Click it, download and fill it. It is equally accepted. Then the applicant for programs instructed in Chinese must provide the photocopy of HSK certificate. I believe this HSK is Chinese proficiency. So for English, we've already talked about that in the what do you call it? We've already talked about that in the introduction. So exception can be given to those whose mother tongue is English, or those who you can click the frequently asked question and answers. This is it. So some of those English proficiency, yes, applicants who apply for programs instructed in English must provide English language certificate. Question 15. I know English well and want to apply for a program taught in English, but I don't have TOEFL or Ielts result. What should I do? You have to submit other documents as a proof of your English proficiency. A letter from your previous university can prove that all the courses were in English. So please always take your time to read these frequently asked questions and answers. So there are other important questions that are there. Then one other important thing I want to talk about is photocopy, your certificate and your transcript for both your bachelor's degree and master's degrees should be notarized by Ministry of Education or equivalent authority in your country. I've said this severally anytime I talk about applying to universities in China. So they usually want your documents. It's not the original. Please just make copies of your original certificate or transcript, then have them notarized. The notarization is more like a stamp. When I applied to Chinese university, I did not use the Ministry of Education. I used a public notary. All I did was just to Google those that are around the area where I lived, and it was cheaper for me. So you could also use that, and it was accepted. So if applicants are university students, they must provide. So please take your time to read through all these. They are nothing grievous, and the application is straightforward. So the admission, take your time to read what the admission is based on, please. Then we'll see the scholarship. Let's go to the scholarship. So for doctoral programs, you have 35,000 RMB per year, per academic year, and for master's program, it is 30,000. Then your insurance fee is 800. Then accommodation fee on campus dormitories varying from 500 to 1,000 RMB per month. So depending on the type and size. Then also scholarships. This excellent applicant may apply for USTC fellowship. This is the second scholarship. There is another third one. We'll look at it. USTC fellowship, which covers tuition, insurance fee, monthly stipend of up to 7,000 RMB for PhD students and up to 3,000 RMB for masters, and accommodation subsidy. So depending on the scholarship you receive, your scholarship package may differ. Then to apply, I've already demonstrated. I opened an account. So I open this in a new tab, and this is it, right? I will just enter this code. 2262. Click on the login, but please, of course, you have to create an account first. Okay, the code was wrong. So you have to create an account first. When you create an account, a confirmation will be sent to your registered email. Then you can come here, 6291, and hit on the login. Okay, very good. So this is how the application portal is. So you can click on application to apply. Then if you are applying for masters, you hit here. If you are applying for doctoral, you hit here. And if you are applying for undergraduate, you hit here. So let me just demonstrate using the masters. Then if you are, what I'm talking about today is the CSC scholarship. That's what I'll be laying emphasis on. So for the CSC scholarship, you will need to visit the CSC site. And this is the site. This is the instruction. It is very simple. For USTC fellowship, because this Chinese CSC is covered by the Chinese government, and it is applicable to almost all the schools in China. So for this particular school, you can also apply for the Chinese government scholarship. Then the USTC fellowship level A for master program is funded by, so you can apply to all these. They have a funding from ANSO, CSC, or USTC. So if you want to apply for the CSC funding, the Chinese government scholarship, after completing the online application in our system, please log on the online application system of CSC to do an online registration and submit your application for scholarship. So you have to, before you finish your application on the USTC portal, you have to complete your application on the CSC portal. This is the CSC portal. It's quite simple. All you need to do, enter your, if you don't have an account with them, you need to register first. Then the most important thing, it's easy. You get the instruction to navigate the portal. Please permit me to skip this part. So, but this is the most important thing this is the most important information here. So you need an agency code to let the Chinese government know that the university you are applying to is this International University of Science and Technology of China, and the code for them is 10358. So please, you enter this code. Once you enter this code in the USTC, in the CSC system, it will bring out the programs that are offered by this school. So you can select the programs that you want. Okay, by the way, if you want to see the programs that are offered in this school, sorry, I skipped that. You just come to the home page. This is the home page, admission. You can check out undergraduate programs. You can check out postgraduate. So let's quickly look at the postgraduate programs. I think most of their, so here it is, they have 91 programs offered in masters and 97 for doctoral. They said most of their doctoral can be taught in English, and some master's programs can be taught in English. So not all master's programs are taught in English, but almost all PhD programs are taught in English. So please make sure to confirm if the master's programs you are applying to is taught in English or Chinese. So take note of this, please. Then what else? So once you are here, you click on masters. I've already clicked on that. So these are the scholarships that are available. So if you are self-financed, this is the tuition you are paying if you are applying. If you are not applying to a scholarship, so keep in mind that this is what is expected of you. Then you can apply for the USTC fellowship program, which is funded from CAS. Applicant from CAS also can only choose one university, otherwise admissions will be disqualified. You can apply for USTC fellowship level A, and these are the packages for the level A. Okay, then you can equally apply for CSC. Okay, the level A is CSC, sorry. So this USTC fellowship level A is for those applying for the Chinese government scholarship. Then you can also apply for the USTC level A, which is also funded from USTC. Then if you're applying for USTC fellowship level B, all you get is tuition waiver. It means you have to cover the rest of these for yourself. That is minus the monthly stipend, of course. So this gives you a monthly stipend, health insurance, accommodation subsidy. This gives you only tuition fee waiver. So, and there's a note here, you can choose more than one option above. USTC will decide it based on the comprehensive evaluation of each applicant. So guys, this is it. I wish you all the best. Thank you.